Welcome back to Pancakes and Pandemonium. All right, Halloween weekend is off and running. Last night the kids had fun even though I messed up and mixed up the times. That is why my planner is so important. And I have not been super great about using it since we moved the dining room around because the office chair hurts my back. So I do better in this chair, especially if I'm gonna sit and edit and be sitting there for a while. So I gotta figure that out. So I haven't been doing my planner and I've been a mess for several weeks, dare I say a couple of months. But today we're taking Mason and Em to the pumpkin patch, and you might be like, why just Mason and Em? Well, it's hard when you're on a tight budget like we've been for the last little bit. And the older kids all got to do the same pumpkin patch through different outlets. So Gracie and Alex got to go with the church youth in their age ranges. Ryan went with his Bridges class, and Mason and Em, their school is in Heber. And since we only have one car, we don't get to participate with a lot of their activities and field trips. So we got tickets to take them to the pumpkin patch this weekend so that they could be part of the fun and enjoy it. And sometimes you do that when you have a big family. Sometimes you divide it up by interest, by age appropriateness. Sometimes you look at it and be like, I don't care if you think this is dumb, we're gonna do something as a family and you're all gonna like it or else, you know. But this time it's just the littles. So we're gonna go do that for a couple of hours and then we're gonna come back, and we are anticipating tomorrow being kind of nuts because the kids are having a sleepover tonight. And Sam and Andrea, the parents of the kids who are sleeping over, you've heard me talk about Sam and Andrea. They help me with things on my channel, and we have some big changes coming up in 2023 and some fun implementations, which is another reason why I've got to get the desk situation figured out pretty quickly. And so we won't be able to sit down and do our weekly planning. So I think we're going to try to do that when we get home today, between starting dinner and having kids over for the sleepover and all the things, which weekly planning is really important for Lance with his PTSD. It helps him manage his week, and it helps him, of course, know what to expect, which is really important. It's really important for the older boys especially. So same reasons, it helps them know what to expect. The fewer surprises and last minute items, the better. So we're working on finding a good planner for Alex. I'm actually thinking about designing him one on Canva because I haven't found one that I really like, that I think will be he needs something super straightforward. He doesn't want a lot of the bells and whistles a lot of planners come with, and he needs a good amount of space to write in. So I'm still looking. Like I said, I might design him one, but Ryan will get his planner out so he can write things down. Gracie will bring her phone out, and yeah, we'll show you a little bit how we do that to get ready for our week. And then kids should be getting here. We should be in full-fledged Halloween sleepover mode. So let's go to the pumpkin patch. Now that we're home and chilled, it's time to start planning and family planning and make sure we have all of our ducks in a row for the week. The first step to that is making sure I know what's going on. So I get my planners out, I get everything done and situated, and then I call the kids in one by one. I started with Gracie this week. Hers goes pretty fast. She likes to know, she likes to be included, but she doesn't need quite as much as the boys need. We just kind of need to glance over her week and her responsibilities. Ryan did not have his stuff on him this week, but it's okay. He has like a planner that they set up through Bridges that is very detailed, and they go over everything daily with him. So I went over their chore charts. You don't see them here. I have them on another wall, but just went over what to expect. Of course, reiterated that I'm in his corner. I support him to remember to bring me his planner every day. And, you know, we went over what he could expect from me, not just what I expect for him. You know, all of those things so that there's no anxiety, there's very few surprises, and most importantly, he knows that mom is involved and in his corner. Alex is my kid right now that just needs a lot of extra help and support. For whatever reason, he's in a phase in life where focus is extra hard. He has ADHD with his high functioning autism, and it just has its ebbs and flows. We're actually looking at a possible medicine change or upping his prescription for some ADHD medicine. I'm not saying you have to try it, but we have found with him that it really works, and we try to stay on top of it. But not only does he really need details of what is going on in his day and what to expect in his week, he also needs a lot of reassurance that it's okay that he needs these steps. So that's just my job as a mom to, you know, pour the encouragement and the love into him and make sure he has what he needs. Oh my gosh, you guys, it has been a full day, but a really great day. It's really fun. We love taking the kids when we can go all out as a family, but we do love being able to divide it up and spending a little more concentrated time on the kids like we did. They had so much fun at Corn Bellies. The bungee jump was their favorite. I actually really loved that they got put on opposite ends. Yeah, it was a little inconvenient for me and Lance, but Mason is more cautious. He has anxiety, and I feel like if he had been looking at Em the whole time, he would have been looking at what she was doing and comparing himself to her, where he couldn't even see her. So he just got to have fun and do his own thing and wasn't even worried about what she was doing because she wasn't in his view in any way. So we loved that. We had so much fun. I really love working with the kids, the older kids, on their schedules. And we also go over their chores when we do the sit down like you saw, and they get to go over their chore chart for the week. And it just helps them. It helps them know what their expectations are, especially for kids on the spectrum. When they know what their expectations are, even if they get busy and they forget, and you can go back to, oh no, remember we sat down and we talked about, and you put this in your phone or your planner, and then they're like, oh yeah. And then I can also remind them every day, all right, look in your planner, right, go look at your chore chart, because it's all written down, and that they're responsible and accountable for what's written down. So it's really, really nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video, gave you some insight into, you know, some of the way we do things, and it works really well for us. I am on the hunt for some different planners for the boys, and once I find them, I will let you know. But you guys, I'm gonna take off here because there's more to do. Please give this video a like before you go, and subscribe if you haven't already, and come back for more family content. If I'm not managing the family, I'm cooking for the family or shopping for the family, and it is just all about this family. So yeah, I'll see you soon.